Effective September 1st of 2021, solicitation of prostitution became a felony offense in Texas. Prior to September 1st, solicitation of prostitution and prostitution itself was considered a Class B misdemeanor. Now the legislature has decided that these offenses are going to be treated as felonies, so people are exposed to felony convictions, state jail time, which means a minimum of 180 days in jail, up to 2 years in jail, and a permanent blemish on their record. Furthermore, these offenses are considered crimes of moral turpitude, so they can be used against a person in a variety of ways. As soon as the law changed, local law enforcement agencies started running sting operations. So they're putting out ads on list crawlers, websites, apps to find individuals who might be interested in acquiring sexual services for a price. So a pretty common example is a conversation begins, there's an offer for some sort of sexual activity for a price, and there's an agreement to meet at a location. Now, typically this is a hotel or a motel, and when the person gets there, it's law enforcement waiting to arrest them, not the person they thought was on the other side of this conversation. All of these individuals are being charged with felony offenses. I've talked to a number of people who have been arrested as a result of these sting operations after September 1st, and many of them tell me when they get back to the station, they're there with 30 other people who are arrested that day for solicitation of prostitution. So know that the police are casting a very wide net. The other sad truth is a lot of the people I'm talking to have never been in trouble before, and many of them are veterans. Right or wrong, this is targeting a group of people who largely have no criminal history. As a result, we're charting new territory. No prosecutor in Tarrant County has resolved any of these cases. To my knowledge, none of them have even gone to the grand jury yet. But we can expect these cases are going to get indicted, and prosecutors are going to be faced with the question of what do you do with these offenses and with these charges involving people who generally have no criminal history. What you also have to know is even before the law changed, Sharon Wilson, the Tarrant County District Attorney, has been pushing hard to punish Johns more harshly than individuals who are offering sexual services. So this legislation is exactly what Tarrant County wanted to see, and you need to go into these cases expecting prosecutors are going to be pushing back to impose convictions, to not reduce these charges to misdemeanors, to potentially send people to custody on a state jail felony. If you've been charged with solicitation of prostitution in North Texas, give us a call. Our goals on these types of cases are obviously to keep you out of custody, to avoid a felony conviction from being on your record, and ultimately to try to see if there's a pathway to resolve this case without a permanent blemish on your record.